Hi, this is Alex Casteel, and I just got the greatest news today. And that is that one of my clients was absolutely safe from foreclosure. And the way we were able to do this is through a process called reinstatement. We'll start at the beginning, and that is my client contacted me about 2 weeks ago, let me know he was 2 weeks from foreclosure. He's supposed to have been foreclosed on tomorrow. But 2 weeks ago, he contacted me and said, Alex, I'd like to save my home. How can I do that? And so we sat down, we took a look at his finances, at his numbers, and some of the options he had available to him, and we determined that he would be able to save his home by reinstating the loan. Now, there may be other kinds of options that are available to people, such as a short sale or a loan modification, but unfortunately in his case, he had been denied a loan modification 3 times. And a short sale really wasn't in the question for him because of, well, one, the bank wasn't going to accept it, and two, he wanted to stay in his home. So that was really our goal, was to help him to stay in that home. So the first thing that I did was I contacted the bank to determine the reinstatement amount. As easy as that sounds like might be, it actually took us over 1 week to actually get the bank nailed down to one number that we could pay in order to reinstate the loan. So if you are in the process of trying to reinstate a loan, make sure you give yourself plenty of time to do that. And I recommend calling and calling and calling several times and speaking to several people, because it's amazing how many different answers I got until I got one that I felt confident in. And there are reasons why you might get numbers that you might seem unreasonable. For example, if someone has a $1,000 a month payment, they've missed 6 payments, but they tell you the reinstatement amount is $2,000, probably something is amiss there, because there's at least 4 monthly payments plus back interest and penalties and trustee fees that haven't been included. So make sure that the number makes sense. Once you determine what the value of the reinstatement amount is, then you need to figure out where you're going to send it. You would think that you could take it to a local branch if it's a bank that has local branches, but that is not the case. Oftentimes you have to send it in to a clearinghouse, a payment center, and of course they make it as most challenging as possible. You do have to send it via certified funds, so there are 2 ways to do it that I have found anyway. There may be others. The first is you can send in a certified check to that destination, and if you've got time, that would be a fine way of doing it. Send it through an overnight service where you can track the package, and again, you want to prove that it made it to the destination, and then you'll be able to follow up with phone calls to confirm in fact that it's been deposited to the account. So overnight delivery is one. The way that we had to use was actually Western Union. We had to use Western Union to wire funds into their account. And my step 3 is confirm that they've received the funds. Again, the way you do that, you're calling up customer service, you have all your confirmation numbers. In the case of Western Union, you have a tracking number that you would use, and I also, of course, keep the receipts and ended up faxing those into them to prove, in fact, that we had made the full payment to them so they could credit the account. Once they have accepted the fact that they have received the funds and are crediting to account, the last thing, but most important thing we need to do, is to stop the foreclosure sale or the trustee sale. There is really only one way that you're going to get that confirmation, and that is from the trustee. So in order to prove that, or in order to make that happen, you call the 1-800 number for the trustee. Oftentimes it's an automated number. You call them up and you put in the code, and then you find out that in fact the trustee sale has been canceled. That's a very important step in the process. Unfortunately, you're not going to get anything in writing back from the bank stating that it has been canceled. A customer service agent is not authorized to write anything on behalf of the bank. Only the bank's attorney or trustee is able to actually do that. And typically they won't, not at least in a timely fashion. Again, if you're reinstating 3 and 4 months out from a trustee sale, you probably have plenty of time of getting that done. But if you've only got 2 weeks or less to get it done, don't expect any paperwork. You just have to do all the legwork via the phone. So again, a quick review of the steps. 1, determine what the reinstatement amount is. 2, determine where you would send the reinstatement funds once you've got it, and that'd be in certified funds. 3, follow up to make sure that those funds have been received and credited to the account. And 4, make sure that the trustee sale has in fact been canceled. Well, I hope this has been helpful. Reinstatement is a terrific option for those who can afford it. Someone who's faced a temporary loss of income but has found a way of recovering that. In the meantime, if there's anything that we can do to help you out, please let us know. Thanks so much and have a great day.